Hi, I welcome you all in today's episode of Parenting Talks. Today we are going to talk about teenage lies and manipulations. We have already discussed few things regarding teenage. It was regarding family communication, it was regarding how children think during teenage. We have already discussed a bit about teenagers and the way they think, the way we can have family communication in last our few videos. But today we are going to focus only about teenage lies and manipulations. Teenage is often considered as a very challenging phase when it comes to teenager themselves as well as the parents. That's a phase where a teenager wants to experience everything, learn, realize and then go ahead. At the same time, as we become parents, the moment we become parents, we start thinking about the perspective of right and wrong. So, for a parent, a twisted truth or a manipulation or a lie is often considered criminal. Before you react to any such situations, it's important to understand why your child has lied or twisted a reality in front of you. Sometimes the child wants to experience something, but he knows that if he expresses what he wishes to do or what he has done in the past, that might hurt you as a parent. For example, if he wishes to try to drink something, some alcoholic stuff, some cocktail, or if he wishes to try to smoke, he knows that as parents you are never going to approve it, but he wishes to try and experience it for the first time. When you get to know about this from some other sources, first and foremost, wait till the point that your child wishes to talk about it himself. If you understand that he is not willing to do so or doesn't have any plans to do so, make sure that you have a sit-down conversation where you tell him that you know about certain stuff. Look at his reaction. Try to understand what he wants to say and why did he not tell it to you before. If the cause looks very much valid, if you think that your child has realized his mistake, most important thing is to trust your child after that. It's a very tricky point where you actually start a sit-down conversation, but that ends into an interrogation. It ends into a brutal confrontation, which in turn is going to lead to more such manipulation, twisted truths or lies in the future. After the sit-down conversation also, it's very important to control your behavior in order to refrain yourself from taunting behaviors, giving annoyed looks, or giving generalizations regarding the same behavior again and again. Does that mean that you should be absolutely okay with any of the behavioral choices that your teenager makes? No. It's important to communicate to them that you can discuss anything with me. If your child is not discussing everything with you, that means your child is afraid of your reaction. He knows that if he is wrong, you might reject him as a parent. What is very important is, even if you show any kind of stealing or lying behavior, your first reaction should be you come and discuss it with me. This will only happen if you don't impose your opinions on them. That clearly says that you can always express your opinion, you can always give suggestions, but after that you show it through your behavior that ultimate behavior is your choice. You may be wrong, I will still be with you. If you are right, I will still appreciate it, but that does not mean you have to behave as per my thought process. Studies show that a behavior which is learnt from realizations or experiences has lasting effects compared to a behavior which is shown as a result of somebody's suggestion. In other words, it says that your child may do something only because you want him to do something, but that does not necessarily mean that it is his own learnt behavior. In long run, you want your child to understand consequences of behaviors beforehand rather than manipulating situations later on. As a parent, I totally understand your concern that you don't want your child to walk on a wrong path. But at the same time, a child is always going to learn through his own experiences. He is going to make mistakes and we should allow him to go for opportunities where he can learn through mistakes. He will make mistakes, that's why we call him a child. Even if it is your teenager, he or she is still a child and that makes you different from a child because you are a parent, and at times you are supposed to show a lot of patience where you see them go on a wrong path and wait till the point that they realize their mistake. If you think this is little difficult to implement but still very much necessary, make sure that you like, share and comment our video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, and with this regards, if you have any queries or any doubts, feel free to ask your doubts. Thank you.